Coffee in the morning, gotta have a coffee. Wake me up, shake me up, dip me like a lussie. Must shit, juice shit, set a feeling so alive. Coffee in the morning, it's the best way to survive. Woke up in the morning, sleepy eyes yawning. Jumped out of bed, started the day, opened the curtains. Felt the cool breeze, the sun shining on my face. But something was missing, I needed my job to chase. Give me coffee in the morning, give me coffee in the morning, gotta have a coffee. Wake me up, shake me up, dip me like a lussie. Must shit, juice shit, set a feeling so alive. Coffee in the morning, it's the best way to survive.
Well, hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Are they let us come back live again? Yay. Are we good, chat? Can you see me? And well, you can see my avatar. You can see it and hear it. Hopefully, this is a test to make sure that we can, because allegedly we are allowed to do this. So we'll see. If you guys were here a little bit ago, you know that we were live and we got taken down. Yeah. Wasn't a strike apparently, so we'll see. Can you guys hear me okay in chat? Rachel, Firefly, Dolphin? Is there anybody out there? Oh. Okay, so this is a test to make sure you guys can see the stream and hear the stream. So if someone can let me know in the chat, I would appreciate it. Because, okay, let's see. Joe's here. Hey, Joe.
I'm here.
Okay, so you can see me, hear me, and all the things?
Yep, all the things.
All right, because I don't know if my chat's just not producing or if they're just not chatting. So, yes, Rachel, thank you. You can hear. All right. And you can see everything looks good. All right. So I got I didn't realize. I looked down at chat and started seeing the comments, and then Joe's like, hey, I don't think you're live. And I'm like, oh, wow. So here's what happened. Let's see what they said. It's not a strike. It's due to a copyright match. The stream was interrupted. And then it names the stream, of course, and gives me the link. Normally, if you get like a copyright because of music in the background or something in a piece you play, you can go take and remove that music in the studio, and then it's fixed. But I didn't even get an option to do anything here. So it says it's not a copyright strike, though. After copyrighted material is no longer being streamed, streams are automatically re-enabled. So I'm assuming they re-enabled me as soon as I stopped streaming Old Boy's video. Well, Joe.
But that gave me a chance to do a couple of things.
So you did some things.
I did some things. I fed the fur grandbabies dinner and let them out in the backyard, which means I'm going to have to let them back in. But I also watched the video for Romantic Homicide.
See, I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, and I'm just like,
oh my gosh!
Okay.
Oh
so
my
give
gosh!
Give us the gist. Did you? Is it bad?
So if you listen to it without listening to or if you watch it without listening to the lyrics, you're all like, "Oh, that's so romantic," but no, she's dead in a bed with blood all over her, and he's got blood all over him, and he's also got his eyes wrapped again. This time they're wrapped with gauze.
Like maybe again.
Yes. Yeah.
That's curious, isn't it?
I mean, I like his style of music. I really do. It's not hip hop at all. It's like something completely different. At least this one
Well,
video
yeah.
is. I
Well, I
haven't
don't.
watched the other one, but I actually like his style of music. But
Yeah. Well,
man,
I'm
and
just on this. Look, I'm a product of the '80s, right? Metalhead through and through. Give me some classic '70s, rock and roll. That's my shit. And give me some really good country music that has really good lyrics about life. I'm there. But one thing I've never liked, honestly, and some rap is fine too. Old school. I'm talking old school, but pop music has never been like my thing or anything near that, right? It's like I know all the music that's out there over the years, but it's not like been my jams. But a lot of people are super into that kind of stuff, like the radio stuff, you know what I mean? So I think that's what from the little bit I saw, it's more like a real polished. Well, he's got 33 million listeners, so he must be doing something right. You're right. He's attracting a lot of listeners with his image.
yeah,
So his image is not like gangster music style because I haven't listened to it yet.
I don't know what his overall style is. I just know that video we watched and didn't listen to earlier that got you
Hmm.
that got you
So I'm gonna
booted.
yeah.
Isn't the usual hip hop rap stuff at all.
Right. So he's got his little genre there, and he's very successful at it apparently. But I'm going to listen to those videos here this evening and check them out and kind of profile our person of interest, right? And I'm super curious about why we're doing the blindfold thing. I get it. I've watched many bizarre videos in my lifetime. Um, I've been in a couple actually. Y'all want to hear the story one day? But anyway, um, that's
He's got a video, an interview that he did on Genius. Now Genius has 12 million freaking
what
subscribers.
is
So
that?
there, I don't know. I just found it where
Okay.
he explains the lyrics behind Romantic Homicide.
So let
So
me, before I forget, let me pull up this because I had this set earlier for us to look at. And this is what I told you about when I called you earlier about the FOIA request on like an Emmy report. Let me pull her file up here. Oh, it's right there. And I wanted to show you guys this case, LA Medical Examiner. Okay. And I guess it's like everything's very preliminary. I guess it's been, I don't know, autopsy if she was in pieces, you know what I mean? So it gives you her name, date of death, September 8th, 2025, age 15, County of Los Angeles Medical Examiner's Office. The case number's there. It says case status is open, body status ready for release. She was found the 8th of September, and this is the 18th, 10 days. I don't know when this was posted. Sex, female, Hispanic, Latino, place of death, vehicle. Really? Do we know
she
that?
got
Do we
she
know
got
that?
unalived and dismembered in the vehicle. I don't think so.
Did they have their inverter as well? Tesla can plug in anything, right? Can I plug in some chainsaws? Shit, what are we
Damn.
doing here?
Damn.
What in the world are we? Or that should be. Is this body found in vehicle? I can see, but place of death. Really? How did you determine that for sure? Is that official? Then they list the medical examiner here. Cause A is deferred. Now that was the cause of death from what I'm understanding. So when they say deferred, is that deferred to who? Autopsy results? What do we? So that house we were talking about earlier, Dolphin, is that the house you're talking about? Dolphin's reporting that police raided his house, laptop and evidence seized. Article, ma'am, what you got? You want to come up, Dolphin? We don't got to be up too terribly long, but I got time to chit chat if y'all want. But if you want to link us to what you're talking about, because I know that house, they allegedly searched that home near where the car was found. Remember, we were talking about that earlier. So that'd be interesting if that house is tied to him. And so Dolphin's saying they got laptop and other seized evidence. They said earlier that they watched investigators carry out items. if they carried out boxes of items and different things. So then it says to purchase the documents, right? So other significant conditions, and then here it tells you to purchase the documents. When I clicked on it earlier, went through the process, I think it was like $32. Like I said earlier in the first live, Joe was able to get London's, and hers was still considered open, right? Joe, her investigation.
Oh yeah, it's definitely still open. I've been FOIA denied by every single law enforcement
Right.
agency in the area, including the OSBI. Like that slap down from the OSBI
Well,
took like 30 seconds for them to send back to me.
that kind of stuff, the cops reports and stuff that we're trying to get, they won't during it open, but ME reports apparently are different because you were able to obtain London's.
Yes,
And
correct.
here it's giving me the option to purchase this one for $32. So anything related to an investigation as far as what happened, we're not going to get as long as they keep it quote unquote open. Doesn't matter how many years they try to pull that. So medical examiner case information displayed or populated on the website is public record and is subject to disclosure by the California Public Records Act. But I just wanted to share that with you guys of what they reported on the county medical examiner's office site here on her death. So there's not a lot of information out there yet, but we got the case number and all that. So maybe I will try to get a request in and see if we can get it. I'm sure there's a few mainstream medias out there following it now because of the person of interest involved and the manner that the child was found. I'm sure those requests are already being requested. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. So I'm going to post the link to that one interview by Genius about his lyrics, what he
Cool.
says is behind his lyrics to Romantic Homicide, because it's highly coincidental if he had nothing to do with this, because it is, yeah.
Wow. It's just like the circumstantials adding up a little bit here. Maybe so far we have circumstantial evidence against our persons of interest. Guys. Yeah, we got opinions and theories. Okay. And we'll try not to use his name too often, guys, because I don't want to get in trouble of accusing or talking about somebody in that manner, because they're getting real testy these days about that type of stuff. So as more comes out, maybe we'll use his initials. We'll call him D4. Is that what it is? Isn't D4 D? Whatever, however he spells it. I'm all confused.
Yeah, his real name is David, but that's
right.
A rap shortcut to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it. We're gonna just say D4 here on the channel from now on. We got enough trouble as it is. I've been the last few days. I'm on a roll.
Oh my gosh, right? He's got a concert coming up. And you remember the movie Get Him to the Greek with Jonah Hill?
No. I'm not a movie buff, I'll be honest.
He's got a concert anyway. He's got a concert coming up at the Greek.
Well, everything's been canceled from our earlier reporting.
Oh, for real?
Yes. What day? August, or recently in August, just days ago, everything's canceled within the last 48 hours. He had a show we know scheduled for LA September 20th upcoming, and he also had one scheduled for yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. But yeah,
he's got one scheduled on the 20th, and it's still showing as active on the Greek's official website. Yeah, LAGreekTheater.com. Yeah.
Let's see. I think we shared links earlier in the stream. And I think I looked it up. Cancels tour. Let's see what it says. What did I look at? According to a Facebook post by the page Rapology on September 17th, yesterday, he has canceled his world tour. Now, let's see here. TMZ's reporting cancels shows after body found. That was yesterday. Let me pull that up and we'll see what they're reporting.
Ticket prices at the Greek aren't that horrible. They're like $200 for the A row. That's the row right in front of the stage.
These celebrities think they're so worth all that. Kenny Chesney wasn't even worth all that, and I've seen that man 5 times, but I'm not paying $200 to see you again, sir. Excuse me? How big is that house you live in, and what? Hell,
Right.
I can go back to my chair in comfort and watch it all over again, just like I rewatched the Jimmy Buffett concert for the Coast the other night because I was at that concert on the beach after the oil spill, and he came and did the big benefit show here. I watched it again the other night. It was such a good time. I had a party all by myself up in here. I'm a parrot head. I ain't gonna lie. I'm from the South. I'm from the beach, man. Okay. Go back up. Start. Okay. Pauses tour after Tesla body ID'd. Seattle show canceled. I think that was scheduled before the LA show. Okay, Dolphins got me a tour poster. Let's see. We'll grab. Hang on, Dolphin. I'll grab it. I think I forgot to grab that earlier before we got shut down. Okay, let me.
Yeah, Rachel, maybe one of his groupies or one of his video models, like one of those young ladies that was, because there were two. There was another young lady that was in the romantic homicide video that was different than the one that was in the other one. So,
I don't see the poster.
I mean, those young ladies like would die to be in a video for somebody that has like 3 million followers. They would just like do anything.
I got it, Dolphin. It's not hard to find girls to participate in your movies, in your extras, and your videos, and all that, right? It's not hard. But I was wondering earlier because we can't verify it's the same girl. Though they look similar, but the other girl looks a little older, a little different to me. But does that mean he has a type? I don't know. He's hitting pause on his world tour after authorities in Los Angeles identified the girl found in the Tesla. We learned he's not taking the stage tonight for a scheduled gig in Seattle. The singer was supposed to perform Wednesday night at the Showbox Sodo, but sources with direct knowledge tell us the concert was canceled. Okay, so there we go. That would have been the venue. D4 had been touring even while cops in LA were in the middle of the investigation. Now we knew that much, that he was on tour when they found her, and continued to do so until recently. So now we broke the story. The body has been identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, and her mom tells us she had a boyfriend named David. And again, there's her photo.
Oh, wow. She does look a lot like the one.
Looks a lot like her, right? So Dolphin's not far off there. We don't. That's the thing. You put some makeup on this girl. You do her hair a little different. Like Dolphin was saying earlier, these girls can be 13, 14 and look 22 and 23 easily. Poor little John Bonet Ramsey looked like a damn old lady. Or not an old lady, but a Texas lady from the bar. I don't know, with the big hair. D4 has been on tour for a while and has not been in LA for more than a month. All right, well, Dolphin looked up earlier when his tour went out. Tickets went on sale and things like that. So he hasn't been in town for a month. Cops have not revealed who was driving the Tesla before it was found abandoned and impounded. I wonder if anybody got any rain cam footage, or, there's cameras all over those houses. And I think one of the news pieces earlier reported that the house that was searched had at least 2 cameras they could see, right, trained on the front of the home, near where that car had been parked. Did anybody ever see anybody get out of the car, come and go from the car, things like that? Now, here's a picture of that tattoo he had with the shh on the finger, and she supposedly, or not supposedly, the law enforcement has said, wait, how do they know if they, hang on. Her family says she had one, the tattoo. Because remember, she was dismembered in the trunk, and from what we read, head and torso. I don't know about the rest.
Wait, and she was 15 and she had that tattoo?
Uh-huh.
That's how they identified London too, actually. They said in the Emmy report that she was identified from fingerprints, but no, it was it was a tattoo that she had, and she was 16.
These kids want these tattoos, they can get them, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Especially those kids that are out and about. As we first told you, D4 has the same finger tattoo as Celeste. They both have sh inked on their right index finger. Cops have not said he is a suspect this time. And there was her missing flyer. Let me scroll back up. So she was this was her original missings poster. Celeste Rivez Hernandez, last seen 4/5/24, last seen in Lake Elsinore, California. Her date of birth was 9/7/2010. At the time, she was 13 years old, 5'3" and 120 pounds. Now, we've heard reports his body was 71 pounds, 70-ish pounds. I don't know decomp and all of that. You know what I'm saying? How they could tell all that are. Plus, the ME's over here shady with their reports. How do they know? Dark brown hair at the time of her disappearance. Last seen wearing gray pants and a black sweater, a hat, Hello Kitty sandals, and then they give the Riverside Sheriff's Report number. Oh, let's write that down. Can we get a FOIA request? Riverside? You know they're going to say no. Or maybe they will with this, just if it's just a report of an incident, you know, what happened. Or what details they have. I'm curious to know when the mother stated that this girl had a boyfriend named David. Was it immediately in the investigation or a little bit later? When did that conversation with her come about, right?
Yeah, and where's she been for the last year and 4 or
1
5
year.
months?
1 year. And why did TMZ have to knock on her mother's door to say, we know where your daughter is? And unfortunately, this is what happened to her. Or we don't know what happened, but this is what happened, right? I mean, what in the world? That's kind of like with London's family getting that report because you got it.
Yeah.
Not saying any shade towards you. I mean, what I meant by that is they didn't even get the courtesy of getting a copy of that before they were honoring FOIA requests with that information pertaining to her daughter's death. And as a mother who has gotten those documents in the mail, I deserve the right and will reserve the right, thank God I can now because I'm in Florida, to get those documents before anybody else gets them. Right? But luckily Joe was able to get them and share them with her because they didn't offer them to her, which is insane. So
yeah, and grandma also didn't get it first, and that was unfortunate.
I know. I was there.
Yeah.
The girls, that's why we have to be super sensitive with this type of stuff. The mom's, bless her heart, I felt for her. The girl's mom told us her daughter had been missing for more than a year. And then that was the end of that article. So, yeah, where was this child for a year? Did nobody, say that she's been with this guy allegedly. We're going down a rabbit hole theory here. Say she's been with him this whole year. Does he not have a little entourage, a couple of best friends that or Klinger, you know what I mean, their benefits and all that, hanging out with him? Nobody noticed this young girl hanging out for however long she hung out before she was unfortunately unalived. That's odd.
It doesn't make sense.
No, because she had to have been around a lot or kept at the mansion or the home or wherever, in a room, wherever she was kept. You can't tell me there wasn't a cleaning lady at some point, a caterer at some point, some business people coming by at some point. Come on, give me a break. People partying. What worries me is what kind of partying could have been happening at a place like that and what type of a victim this little girl really could have been. That's really the root of my worry here. How many times have we seen this situation unfold?
Yeah, and it's almost the same as London because she went to Braden's dad's house, who left them alone together for a while. Then they went to Braden's mom's house, like an hour or so southeast of Braden's dad's house because they're divorced. And everywhere she went, they told people she was 18. Like Jose and Braden said, she's 18. It's cool. It's all good. But she walked into one of those houses, and I think it was mom's house, carrying a 12-pack of Natty Light. And I'm
Dolphin, it
like,
said, I'm sorry, Joe. I wanted
no,
to
you're fine.
respond.
You're fine.
5'2" is the official report at 71 pounds, was what we have gotten out of most of the articles, are all consistent with that. And Riley says that the flyer did say 5'3". I noticed that. And then, but like I said, this was a decomposed body parts. So I don't know how accurate they're going to be able to be. But yeah, so Dolphin says the girl in the video appeared to be taller than like a 5'1", 5'2" individual, 5'3".
Yeah, and somebody else said wearing heels. You can't wear heels in the sand because they will sink in the sand
Oh,
if
you
you've
would
got
in my
those.
sand on my beach. Fake beach. Look at the photo I'm getting ready to drop in Discord. Yes, ma'am. We are on it. I really should not have moved things around on my phone. I have totally messed myself up. Okay, I'm here. All right, let me close everything out so I can go in there and see what Dolphin's got for us. 5'1" to 5'3", same difference. Exactly. I'm 5'3" on a good day.
Yeah.
All right. Did you drop it yet, Dolphin? I don't know. Oh, okay. Maybe up here.
I like this discussion we're having because we're just kind of like trying to figure things out. It's still a
Let me
whodunit.
see if I can get this video or this picture to upload while I'm sitting here on this live. Because I'm not going to be able to present it from the Discord. It's not going to let me. But Dolphin sent a picture. It looks like a screen from the video. And this girl in the video is nearly as tall as he is. And what was his height again? Oh, I don't even know if I have that. If I have
Dolphin said he's 6'4".
Yeah, he was tall, I thought. I thought I had that information written down about his details, but I don't think I did. I just had his followers and music and all that stuff written down. Cool. So, right, Woozy, we shrink as the day goes on. Heck yeah, you know it. So it appears the girl in the video is probably not her, maybe not her, but the still the look, right? The long hair. But then I was still worried. Where was this child for a year? What was happening to her during that time? Who else aided and abetted, if anybody did? Right?
Yeah, and does he have a type? The one in Romantic Homicide is a little bit different. She's not this type exactly. So
okay, I didn't see it yet. So yeah,
y'all got to check that out too. But
did they take our live completely off the YouTubes earlier? Let me see. Y'all don't know. I didn't. Let's see. Is it still up or? I don't know how they do that. I've never had that happen before. Okay, it shows me that it's there, but I can't click on it. What about you guys? Let me see. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just going to say y'all could go back. I don't know if we can go back and review any of that from earlier. Do you know what I mean? That we were covering? Because it didn't give me options to take out his crap. So I could keep it up.
Yeah, I'll post the link to Romantic Homicide video again.
Do that, just in case. Do that.
I mean, she is a little. She's brown skinned. She's maybe Latina, and she does have like dark curly hair. So it's similar but not identical to the victim and to the model in the first video.
It looks like it's still up. I'm fast forwarding through it to see where we showed his stupid video. Oh, I showed his private home thingy too. Clip of that, remember, briefly. In that video section. And then it says, I don't know. All right, now it shows I can still access it, but I don't know if that's just on my end or not. Yeah, you can play the stream. That's crazy, Dolphin. I wonder what happens if you guys go back and watched that. Would it affect me again? Or they just shut down the live stream? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I only got that one email. But guys, I'm going to let you guys go for the evening. get everything wrapped up here. Let me see. Does Publicly Buzz have a link up for tomorrow's show yet? I mentioned earlier, guys, I'm going to be over on Publicly Buzz tomorrow night for Feral Friday, and then we're going to start out on. We'll start on YouTube as usual, and then we switch over to the Kick app so we can all go over and hang out and watch a scary old movie. I have no idea what he's got planned or how he's going to choose the movie for the night. He has different methods he does. Let me see real quick. I don't know if it's up yet or not. What is he's got? He's got something scheduled for tonight. It looks like. What has he got here? Live in 2 hours. What's his topic? Oh, he's doing his weekly book club members only. I think it is. Police. Is it? Is it the? I don't know. Police arrest man entering woman's dorm with hammer and lube. Oh, I think I saw. I think I saw him post something about that story on the X. Says join us for a live discussion dissecting a disturbing incident captured on police body cam footage as authorities apprehended a man attempting to unlawfully enter a women's dormitory at a college campus carrying a hammer and lubricant. What in the actual heck? Real-time analysis will unpack the unsettling details of the September 25 case. Ooh, it's a recent case. Wow, Joe, you hear that? It's
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll probably chill out over there for a little while and check out that story, guys. I always enjoy watching somebody else's stream, but I'm super picky about what I watch. So it's always a good relief for me to go be just a community member sometimes. I love it. So is there 2 versions? Joe, she's asking which version did you watch?
Yeah, I posted the link up a couple minutes ago, so it's up there between Dolphin's comment, yeah, it's working, and Riley Rue's comment.
Okay, so there's 2 versions, right? Dolphin's saying we got an acoustic version maybe, and then a video version.
Yeah, the video that was released in 2022. I think that was maybe the original.
Okay, the one
release.
I spoke about that was apparently, according to what I read, was his first upload in September of 2022 was the romantic homicide video.
Yeah, that's the YouTube link I posted up about 7-8 messages ago.
I see it there. I think I clicked it and I saved it. Let me do it again just in case I didn't, so I can look at it later. Let me save that. Okay, I did. Okay.
The very last lyric in that is "I hate you." So he's not so romantic as I thought he first was.
Slow down, Bubba. Whoa, Joe. He's like one of those kind of romantics, that kind you should be afraid of.
Yeah, maybe so. Well, I think we'll find out. It sounds like.
Maybe the reason I don't get into that type of music is because I'll be brutally honest, and I always wondered, was there something wrong with me? Because society was like, that's what a girl's supposed to want. This like romantic guy swooping in with some flowers and some wine and stuff, and I'm like, ew, like that's not me. That makes me have anxiety. Like, if you want to go out to the beach and build a fire maybe and chill and have a beer, or go to I don't know, all kind of other stuff, camping go down a dirt road and build a bonfire. I don't know. I'm different, but I've never been a real romantic chick. You know what I mean? Like, it's too much. That's a lot for me. But a lot of people love that stuff. But then you got that dangerous romance. You know what I mean? Those obsessive weirdos.
Right, those guys that make a song and video called Romantic Homicide. You might want to stay away from those guys.
What is up with that kind of name? Red flag, guys. If you meet a man and he's like, oh, I'm a musician, and you're like, oh, well, share some of your music with me. And he's like, okay, check this song out. Romantic Homicide. You're going to be like, I would be like, excuse me.
Where's the nearest Uber? I'm going to call me an Uber right now.
My friends right now. I'm gonna text help! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Get your ass over
I'm,
here and save me!
I'm gonna call 911 and order a pepperoni pizza.
Damn it, man! I couldn't imagine. I mean, I've heard. I mean, there's some. Look, there's a famous country song called "Earl Had to Die," and let's face it, he did. But yeah, there's context and there's context, right? That's probably not fair, but no one should be unalived. But Earl had to die. I don't know what else to say. And there's probably many, many other songs we could quote that had talk about unaliving. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, and there are also a ton of creepy stalker songs.
yeah, yeah, there is. And
You remember
creepy
those in the
stalker
80s?
photos.
Police.
Yes.
Every step you
Every
take,
step you take.
every breath you take.
I
Yeah.
was alive in the 80s. I remember that song well. I was at MTV. That's all we did. We wanted our MTV, and boy, did we get it. Back in the day, they brought it, actual videos, MTV Top 10 Countdown at the end of the day. Hell yeah. Motley Crue held the record forever with Home Sweet Home. My mama fell in love with Vince Neil. She thought he was the cutest thing on earth. I'm like, oh, look at that bass player over there, that drummer. I was a bad girl. Give me some of that drummer. Gimme. I met those dudes on stage.
You don't have any drumsticks in your collection?
I do. I have Tommy Lee's drumstick. I got it backstage. I do. I have a rock collection. If you know, you know. There's a movie about it. And I literally do. They're right over there. I'll post a picture if y'all want to see them. I've had Tommy Lee's drumsticks since 1980 something. Prior to 88, I'd have to think back on the actual date and time. I remember it like it was yesterday. Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. Good time. All right.
The 80s were a good time. They were.
It was rocking back then. But man, sometimes you look back on those things and wonder, how did I survive that? When you think about how these young girls could get in trouble today, it's not that. Of course, it wasn't the same in the 80s. My friend and I, you would not catch us anywhere near a white van. Because as children in the 70s, you're drilled. Don't go near the guy in the white van. Don't go near the guy in the white van. Don't go near the guy in the van. Whatever. Run from the vans. So in the 80s, we were like, no vans. No. Don't even come near me with your stupid van. Yeah, we thought we were taking precautions. You know what I mean? And I guess I was very street smart and very aware of my surroundings and very alert. And if I suspected anything shady was going down near me or around me, I removed myself as quickly as I could from the situation. And don't think I wasn't going to go home and tell my mama everything I thought just happened. Because if anybody on earth is going to help me get out of it or save me, it's going to be her. So it blows my mind what these kids can get into. And think about LA. And like we were talking about earlier, getting these jobs, modeling, getting these jobs, gigs, is being stars in these videos, extras in movies, commercials, whatever they can get their hands on. There's a lot of things, also the bad side to LA.
Yeah, that's like the modern version of the white creeper van.
Mm-hmm.
Like that became video models, you know, and they still use that, like, to get to chicks. And I mean, there's the Weinsteins. I mean, that whole case where he used his power in Hollywood to get to actresses and to abuse them is just disgusting.
There was a case, there's probably been more than one, but there's one particular that stands out. Her sister is an actress. I think she was a soap actress for many years and went on to other stuff. I believe it was her sister was killed, but they were lured by this guy who claimed to be a photographer in LA to do headshots and things like that for your interviews, or your, what do you call them? Not interviews, they're little auditions, right? They go to audition for their roles or whatever they're going to do. But there's a seedy underside to everywhere, but we all know LA has that as well. You know, a lot of bad things can happen after dark in a lot of deep, dark places, but being gone for a year and being just now discovered.
Yeah, we have a lot of answers a lot of questions that need to be answered. We don't have a lot of answers. Yeah. Where's she been for a year and a half?
What? Who was playing at a true crime convention? 80s and 90s also told us in a situation to scream fire because people would help, right? Oh. You know, these days it got to that point where people just started whipping out their cameras if something bad was happening around them and standing there and watching. I'm like, I'm out of here. Peace out. As quick as I can go. I'm sliding out silently too. What's that Irish goodbye like O'Higgins? Watch. You don't even know I was here. Shh. I don't want to be involved. Bye. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go get ready for some dinner. Call and check on my father, make sure he's all good to go for the night. Thanks for coming in, and everybody, thanks for your prayers and your well wishes. Daddy's doing good. Got home today, so, and he does have good people around him taking care of him. I'm going to go chill with him on Sunday. And we'll keep unpacking this, guys, and we'll keep our eye out on anything new that comes along. Dolphin, if you find anything new that you see, drop it to me, link me. I don't plan to go live in the morning, guys, but if we hear anything new, maybe we will, right? If there's some breaking news overnight about the case.
Yeah, and maybe I'll finally get around to doing my Crime Con recap show.
Yeah, so Mr. Lazy, I'm like, dude, Crime Con. I thought, because I actually, okay, so you and I haven't talked about it, and I've been avoiding the conversation because I wanted to wait, but we haven't got there yet. But I happened to see on X you in action at Crime Con. I'm going to leave it at that.
What?
Wait a minute, you didn't know?
No, I haven't seen. Oh, I don't
remember who it was.
My question to Nick McClelland. Yeah.
Okay, so you do have that.
Jerry Holman. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Awesome. Because
we're going to play that. Because I did ask a question that it didn't bother Nick McClelland as much as it bothered Jerry Holman. I'll just say it that way. And yeah, we'll take a look at that.
Miss Lucy, that Resort was playing "Don't Stand So Close to Me" by the police at Crime Con. I thought it was ironic. Was Joe standing near you? Because Joe has a tendency to have strange things happen. I'm just gonna, so strange things happen. So you don't want Joe too close to you. Somebody might approach him with some crazy stories, make you part of this story. I'm teasing you, Joe. You know why. Lady Bird Lake. So anyway, you saw that too, Joe, and you're not even on X, J Ray.
Oh wow, J Ray.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it because I knew I had insider information that something may be asked once he arrived, but I wasn't quite sure what it was. But then I saw that on X because I still didn't know at that point. I was like, oh, that's cool. J Ray saw it too, but not on X. So Joe can unpack his trip to Crime Con, guys. He and Miss Woozy both attended Crime Con recently, and they had a good time. And Joe's going to do a show to kind of unpack what happened on his trip. Right, Joe?
Yeah, and yes, and it was really cool to be able to ask questions of them at the end of the sessions. Now, there were a couple of sessions where they left less time, so less questions got to be asked, but there were like the Lori Daybell Idaho 4 with Nate and Ray and Colby. They left like 20 minutes at the end for questions, and that was awesome. And I got to ask a question of them too. So
tell us again who you questioned at the event.
Oh, so the very first one was the Delphi investigation with Nick McClelland and Jerry Holman. And it was a little frustrating because the entire audience at this convention is like pro whoever's on stage. So Nick McClelland and Jerry Holman were on stage. So when they talked about all of their victories that they achieved over Richard Allen, the entire audience clapped. And that like made me nervous because I'm like, I need to ask a question that's a little bit of a tough question, but like, do I need to dial it back a notch so I don't get lynched?
I know you have to. You want to walk that line, but you want to ask the tough question. But the answer you got did not surprise me, right?
No, not at all.
Standard-
like Nick McClelland danced
standard
around it. He didn't. Yeah.
It was the
He did.
standard issue statement.
Yep.
Look, we got some fans in the house, right? If y'all know, you know, and apparently, thankfully, we do have people that know. So I appreciate that for y'all showing up for the right to transparency, right, Lois? And that's what we're going to call that, because I believe in transparency. I believe in us being able to see court proceedings and evidence presented and bad investigations called out. So yeah, all right.
Yeah, but if you listen to what Nick McClelland said in that session, like their case was bulletproof. And
here's the thing: I haven't seen anywhere that you could see like that whole presentation.
I need to find it, because I will point out right now 3 lies that I caught them in at that session.
No, we can. If they're there, then we can find them.
One of them, right off the top, was he said nobody else was out there on the trail that day except for Richard Allen. Yes, he did. Really? He said that on
I
camera.
can name 3 other people right now. We got Camera Guy, we got Second Bridge Guy, and we got Betsy Blair.
And we got that group
of
right there. The 4 teenage girls, right?
The 4 girls. Huh.
Yeah.
Nobody else on the bridge that day. And now suddenly Rick Allen's the only guy. But during trial, wasn't it something about others might be involved? What others?
Right. Yep.
What others?
Yep.
Okay. Well, Idaho never said there might be others involved yet. I mean, Ann Taylor did, but that's about as far as she got with that. Anyway, we're looking forward. Set the show up. We'll be looking forward to it. We'll come hang out with you and unpack it with you and hear the tales of Crime Con.
All right. Perfect.
See what all went down there. And guys, I'll be on Publicly Buzz tomorrow night, and then I'll see you guys probably on Monday morning after that. So y'all have a good one, and stay safe on them YouTube streets. Y'all know what I say.
Goodbye,
Thank
everybody.
you all for watching this here video. Please like and subscribe and follow. Much love from Little Yas.